Marines, we have new reporting. Tonight, the FBI pouring through the suspect's computer. Videos of the gunman growing up in America, swimming with friends, mixed martial arts, the graduation. Authorities asked late today, was he inspired by ISIS? And the faces of the victims tonight, the veteran awarded the Purple Heart. Also breaking at this hour, the new and urgent warning from Boeing about a threat that could destroy a passenger jet in midair. Our aviation team standing by. We're also watching severe weather at this hour. 9 tornadoes already, stunning images of the twisters touching down. And the home explosion in the heartland tonight, the new warning about a silent culprit. Was it the same thing that destroyed this home too?
From ABC News World Headquarters, this is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening. We have several developing stories tonight, and we begin here with the fast-moving investigation after 4 Marines were shot and killed in Tennessee. This image, the massive police response, 2 separate locations, and 24 hours later, our team tonight with new information on the suspect, the 24-year-old who grew up in Tennessee, a star athlete and engineer. And this evening, you can see the transformation side by side, how he appeared to his friends on the left, then traveling to Jordan, and when he returned, his appearance very different. Late today, the FBI coming before the cameras asked, did ISIS inspire this shooter? At this hour, communities holding vigils for the heroes lost. 4 Marines, one had been awarded the Purple Heart, another as young as 21. We begin tonight with ABC's chief investigative correspondent Brian Ross on the search right now of that suspect's computers and his cell phone.
Mohammed Abdulaziz grew up on a quiet street in a small Tennessee town. But tonight, officials are awaiting the readout of computers and cell phones seized at his home here to determine whether the young man neighbors thought was an all-American kid, a high school sports star, had fallen under the sway of ISIS.
My judgment, in my experience, is that this was an ISIS-inspired attack.
Officials tell ABC News a 7-month stay in the Mideast in Jordan last year by Abdulaziz could have been a turning point.
We are exploring all possibilities to include any contacts overseas.
Abdulaziz was born in Kuwait, but he and his family have lived in the U.S. since 1992. Officials say his father, a city engineer, was briefly put on a terror watch list 10 years ago before being cleared. Abdulaziz had plenty of American friends growing up, seen here in a YouTube video he posted with some of them at a local swimming hole.
He was just a typical American kid in high school.
But in his high school senior yearbook, he wrote, "My name causes national security alerts. What does yours do?" And it was around that time he took up mixed martial arts. He's the one on top in this video posted on YouTube. His proud mother posted this photo after his college graduation as an electrical engineer. But just 3 months ago, Abdulaziz was arrested for driving under the influence. And in a blog posting this last Monday, Abdulaziz wrote, "Life is short and bitter."
And Brian is with us now. Tonight, the FBI has his computers and his cell phones at Quantico, Virginia.
That's right, David. This is a young man who did not appear to be very active on known social media outlets. The FBI will be working through the weekend to see if he was communicating on secret encrypted channels used by ISIS that the U.S. government, for all its might, is having a hard time cracking, David.
Try to study all of his messaging at their lab there, Brian. Thank you. And as I mentioned, those vigils playing out as we were on the air, as we learn more about the terrifying 30 minutes that left 4 American Marines dead, fathers and sons right there. Tonight, ABC's Jim Wjla in Chattanooga on the police officers who rushed toward the gunman even as he was firing.
Tonight, Chattanooga police say officers bravely advanced on a gunman bent on mass murder, killing Mohammed Abdulaziz before the death toll of 4 could rise.
These officers were under a tremendous amount of gunfire from this individual, and yet they continued to move forward against this target.
The Chattanooga chief saying today he has never been prouder of his officers, who faced what he called a brutal, evil killer. The gunman killed by police, but not before 4 Marines fall. Thomas Sullivan of Springfield, Massachusetts, 40 years old, served 2 tours in Iraq, earning a Purple Heart. And Skip Wells from outside Atlanta, just 21, raised by a single mother who drove a school bus. He played clarinet in his high school band. It was his second day on assignment in Chattanooga.
He died with his boots on, and he died doing what he loved.
In Grantsville, Wisconsin, Carson Holmquist's picture today hanging on his high school's military honor wall. He was only 27. And in Burke, North Carolina, David Wyatt being remembered tonight by his aunt. He was dedicated as a father and husband, she tells us. His life was one of joy and love.
David, tonight in Chattanooga, a memorial for those slain Marines whose bodies are under police escort now to Dover Air Force Base, where they'll be flown to their families for funerals. David?
Jim Wjla, thank you. Among the many memorials ahead in that community. We're going to turn now to another disturbing headline. This one from Maine tonight, a former convict in custody at this hour after a deadly rampage there. Anthony Lord shooting 4 people in several different locations, killing 2 of them. Lord with several convictions for domestic assault. He was on the state's sex offender registry. His motive in these shootings unclear tonight. The investigation underway at this hour. And we move on tonight to another breaking headline. A major warning from Boeing late today. The jet manufacturer telling airlines they should not carry shipments of a certain kind of battery. Lithium-ion batteries used in so many of our cell phones and computers today. The rechargeable batteries, when carried in bulk, they say, can cause the jet to catch fire. ABC's David Curley, who has reported on these batteries before, back on the case tonight.
This is what can happen to lithium-ion batteries and why tonight Boeing is taking action. This is an FAA test, 5,000 batteries in a cargo container. Overheating just one of those batteries inside within 45 minutes leads to this, a chain reaction fire reaching 1,100 degrees and hard to put out. These batteries are ubiquitous, powering the digital age, your phone, your computer. And there have been real-life cases of these chain reaction fires in cargo planes and passenger planes, including deadly crashes.
All lithium-ion batteries have some risk of this phenomenon of thermal runaway.
So Boeing is warning airlines that use its aircraft to avoid carrying large shipments of batteries until, quote, safer methods of packaging and transport are established and implemented. The company also provided a safety checklist if airlines do decide to continue to ship batteries.
Some domestic carriers have already banned these shipments. This is a worldwide message. And later this month, David, an international committee expected to propose some standards.
David Curley live in our Washington bureau. David, thank you. Next to the severe weather we're watching at this hour, already 9 reports of tornadoes, 45 million Americans at risk for storms as we start this weekend. This tornado battering Illinois with multiple funnels spinning within it. Significant damage left behind, homes destroyed, power lines down. Meteorologist Rob Marciano tonight with the forecast and the pictures.
Tornadoes taking aim at Illinois. Outside Cameron, an EF2 tornado. Transformers exploding. Watch as another vortex spins down. In its wake, structures torn apart. Some residents still unable to return to their damaged homes.
Our dogs are still at our house, so we're worried about them.
And in Delavan, another confirmed EF2 tornado with winds up to 120 miles per hour, carving a path 1.3 miles long and as wide as 250 yards in just 4 minutes, ripping roofs off of homes, flattening crops. You can see the trail right here.
The tornado started on the southwest side of town, veered in a little bit, and then veered back out. So we were really very fortunate.
Fortunate no one was killed. The mayor admitting warning sirens there did not go off when the storm hit.
Incredible damage there, and another night of severe weather ahead.
Yeah, storms are popping again across the Midwest. Let's get right to the severe thunderstorm watches. We've got 5 states involved here. South Dakota, Nebraska bearing the brunt of this as a slow-moving system moves east over the weekend. And we're talking about places like Kansas City, Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis again Saturday through Sunday. Heat and humidity building with this. Look at the heat advisories from the Gulf Coast all the way to the Canadian border. It's going to feel like 100 plus for a good chunk of the country. And look out southwest, Arizona flood watches, because weakening Dolores is going to spin a lot of rain up your way. Could get into California, but especially across the desert southwest. We'll be watching for flash flooding daily.
All right, we'll be watching this weekend, Rob. Thanks. Now to the case causing growing outrage tonight, the death of a young woman in a Texas jail cell. This cell phone video capturing Sandra Bland's arrest after a routine traffic stop, turning into what appears to be an altercation with police. 3 days later, she was found dead in her cell, police say an apparent suicide. Tonight, family members marching with protesters demanding answers and justice. Also this evening, we have just learned a police officer has been put on desk duty in this case, just as a new video emerges in which the woman arrested speaks about her own depression. Here's ABC's Lindsay Davis tonight.
Outrage outside of this Texas jail today. Protesters demanding answers in the death of 28-year-old Sandra Bland, found dead in her jail cell after this routine traffic stop was caught on tape.
Thank you for recording.
Police say Bland was argumentative and uncooperative before she was taken into custody for allegedly assaulting an officer. 3 days later, authorities say she used a trash bag to hang herself in her cell. The DA pointing to this video she posted on Facebook in March.
I am suffering from something that some of you all may be dealing with right now. It's a little bit of depression as well as PTSD.
But her family says Bland wouldn't have taken her own life, that she was trying to make bail, and that she was the one injured during the arrest.
She thought her shoulder was broken.
The FBI is now investigating Bland's death.
I believe the circumstances are suspicious, and I don't believe that we should allow this case to languish without a full investigation.
And Lindsay's with us now, and late word that that police officer's been put on desk duty.
That's right. The department acknowledging today that the officer did make some violations during that traffic stop. He'll remain on desk duty pending the outcome of this investigation.
All right, and you'll stay on the case. Lindsay, thank you. Overseas at this hour, we are learning of a massive death toll from a suicide car bombing in Iraq. At least 90 people killed, 44 wounded in the attack in an eastern province. The bombers targeting people celebrating the end of the holy month of Ramadan. Iraqi troops and Islamic State militants battling for control of that part of Iraq. Tonight, it is hard to believe, but it's been 1 year since the crash of Malaysia Flight 17 shot down by a rocket in Ukraine. This was the scene of its mangled wreckage 1 year ago as we covered it, and 1 year later tonight, the wreckage cleared, the field back to normal. But tonight, there is new video emerging from just after the crash. Russian-speaking rebels sifting through the luggage, appearing surprised that it was a passenger plane that had been brought down. Here's ABC's chief foreign correspondent Terry Moran with the tape.
The shocking new evidence from that awful day. Cell phone video obtained by News Corp Australia and apparently showing Russian-backed Ukrainian rebels, who the U.S. and allies say are the likely culprits, searching the crash site immediately after the plane was shot out of the sky. They are stunned to find the wreckage of a passenger plane, not the military jet they expected. Bodies blurred out here lie everywhere. They ransack a victim's backpack, looking for military gear, but it's only clothes. We were on the scene in the days after, the site still unsecured. The new video could bolster the investigations now underway, but today in those fields, it was a time to remember, to mourn. 298 white balloons drifting up into the sky, one for each victim. Terry Moran, ABC News.
Terry, thank you. And back here at home tonight into California now to outrage in that case in which police at first said was all a hoax. The FBI clearing a couple in that so-called Gone Girl case. There was an arrest this week, as you know, but tonight right here, their families are now speaking out, saying the kidnapper did them wrong, but so did the police. Here's ABC's Cecilia Vega with the mother of one of those victims.
Denise Huskins didn't think she would make it out alive.
She had come to accept that she was going to be killed.
Tonight, her lawyers giving new details into the stranger-than-fiction kidnapping involving Denise and her boyfriend Aaron Quinn. Now his mother speaking out too, outraged at police.
It was made very clear to us that he was the prime suspect.
The couple not just the victims of that bizarre abduction. Vallejo police accused them of staging the whole thing.
Once they said it was a hoax, it had to be a hoax. They dug themselves a hole, and they were going to stay in it.
The story so incredible, many said it sounded like a scene from the movie Gone Girl.
I feel like I could disappear.
And even though the FBI arrested the alleged mastermind, 38-year-old Matthew Mueller, Vallejo police still not apologizing.
Does the Vallejo Police Department owe this couple an apology?
We're going to evaluate that when the investigation is complete and then go from there.
Did you drop the ball?
I don't believe so, no.
So we heard from his mother there. How is the young couple doing tonight? Do we have word?
Well, we know that they have not gone back to the house still where it all happened. In fact, they've sold it. His mother, though, does say that they are still very much in love. David, as for that accused kidnapper, his lawyer tells me that he plans to plead not guilty.
All right, Cecilia, thanks. Incredible reporting all week. And Cecilia will have much more later tonight on her own special edition, 2020 Stranger Than Fiction. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern. Cecilia, I'll see you then. In the meantime, from Washington tonight, President Obama